Hello my YouTube fans. Today we're going to be making a storage toy hammock. It's a hammock for you to use for like stuffed animals and toys and stuff. When you don't have any extra storage, you can make storage. What you're going to need is, if you don't want to put any holes in your wall with screws, you can use these command hooks. These are the mini hooks, but you can use any other ones. That they've got the really big ones, they've got different kinds, maybe medium-sized ones. So you can get these if you don't want to put any holes into your walls. And you're gonna need a pair of scissors, your yarn needle, and you may also need a tape measure. Now, the way to do this is I'm using an H hook. The bigger the hook, the bigger the hammock is going to come out, and it all depends on how many chains you have. So I'm just going to show you how to get started because I've actually already started one. So what you're going to do is you're going to chain as many as you want. So however big you want your hammock, you're just going to chain as many as you want. So I'm just going to chain a few to show you how to get started with this. Okay. Okay, so I'm just showing you a little piece. So once you get started, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to chain an extra 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Whatever the number is that you chain, you always chain an extra 6. Then you want to go back 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you want to slip stitch in there, and this makes your first hanging loop. Now if you want a hole bigger than this, you just chain more. If you want one smaller, you chain less. Then we do 1, 2, 3, and 4. We chain 4, and then what we do is we skip 2. So 1, 2, and we double crochet into the third chain, just like this. And you do that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then double crochet in the third chain. So 1, 2, and here's the third one. You're going to continue that all the way until you get to the end. So 1, and then, okay, so now that I went ahead and I did that, I'm going to chain an extra 6. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to slip stitch right here to that first chain I did, and that makes my second hanging loop. Now after you've done this, this is going to be the row that you repeat until you have gotten to one chain, to one single chain at the top. This is going to be in the form of a triangle. So what you're going to do is you're going to just slip stitch in there. You're going to chain 2, 1, 2. I'm sorry, you're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to chain 4 at each end, and you're going to double crochet into the next chain. 1 and 2. See? And now you're just going to chain 2, and you're going to double crochet into the next loop. One and 2, and double crochet into the next one. And we're going to do it again. 1 and 2, you're going to double crochet into the next one. Then again, 1 and 2, and double crochet into the next one. One and 2, and double crochet into the next chain 4 space. Again, 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. And then 1 and 2. All the way to the end, and then you will turn your work, and again you're going to slip stitch here, chain 4 at the end. 1, 2, 3, and 4 is what starts every row. Then double crochet into the next one, and then we chain 2. 1, 2. And as you're going back and forth doing this, you stop when you get to the last chain 2 space. Do not chain in the chain 4 space. So if once I got all the way down, I would stop here, and then I turn my work and do again slip stitch, chain 4, and then double crochet into the next one. So 1 and 2, and then in, and then 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and of course we don't chain, we do not double crochet into a chain, we don't double crochet in this one here. So we do 1 and 2, we go in here, don't chain in that one, turn, do your slip stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we double crochet into the next one, and you just keep repeating that all the way to the end until you get all the way to the top. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that off camera with my other piece that I've made much bigger than this, and then when I come back I will show you what to do at the top to make your third hanging loop.